It's the round of 64 on the boys basketball side in Division 7. And a trip to Saturday's district championship is on the line from Steven Dickerson Gymnasium in Jeromesville. The Falcons looking to make its second consecutive trip to a district final. But first, 11th seeded Maplewood is in their way. We got all the action coming your way on the NFHS Network and the OH Report on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We welcome you inside the Bendon pregame show for this Division 7 Northeast District semifinal between 11th seeded Maplewood and 5th seeded Hillsdale. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi alongside Caden Schmidt, and we're into the nitty-gritty. Districts for the boys, regionals for the girls. And we're going to kick things off by the playing of the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. So now that we have celebrated America with the national anthem, let's get into the Bendon pregame show. Hello, Caden. How are you, sir?
Ready.
So, let's get right into the pregame show and take a look first at the team spotlight for Maplewood, the number 11 seed. They won 9 of their last 10 games, Caden, shooting 50% from 2, 29% from 3, shooting 50% at the free throw line, but they do have 4 players averaging 8 points per game. When you get to tournament time, balance is a big thing for you.
Yeah, because, you can have an off night on any given night, so it's good to have other teammates and players that you can rely on to score some points.
And one of those players is the leading scorer in their sectional championship victory over Jackson Milton. That's David Kern. 11 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, and 2.7 assists for him. So, got to lead that balanced attack here tonight against a very good Hillsdale squad.
Yeah, he'll have his hands full tonight, but he's going to have to lead the way if the Rockets want to pull this one off.
And now, for the final time at home this season, no matter what happens, let's take a look at this team spotlight for the Hillsdale Falcons, playing for their second consecutive district finals appearance. They won it last year, scored 60 points in 7 of the last 10 games. They have 5 players averaging 8 points per game, and they handled Sebring McKinley in their sectional final last week.
The Falcons' offense is booming right now. Maplewood's going to have to slow that down or come out and shoot the lights out and match that production that Hillsdale will put up tonight.
And one of the players to watch for is the point guard, the sophomore, first team all-conference. I just learned 17.9 points per game, 5.2 assists, and a three-point percentage of 33% for one Lowen Ferguson.
First team all-conference in a very, very good conference. He's only a sophomore.
So we are just about ready to go. We will get you keys to victory inside game time when we get a stoppage, but we are ready. Kicking off district semifinal week, district semifinal and championship week. On the boys' side, regional week for the girls. And it all starts right now. Falcons win the tip right inside to Knox Lewis. Beautiful look by Hayden McFadden, missed, but brother Kale right at you with the offensive board and bucket. We've seen that all season long. It's 2-0.
Every Hillsdale game starts the same. One of the Lewis brothers getting a second chance basket.
And off the bat, Andrew Donaldson traveling with the ball. So it will be the first turnover.
Well, our last game here, we spent a lot of it talking about Troy Bennett's defense and how much it means to this Hillsdale team, and early his pressure forcing a turnover.
One of the best defenders as Kale Lewis taking over early on. 4 straight, it's 4-0. Second possession, Maplewood. This is Lucas Kern, and he stepped on the line out of bounds. So the first 2 possessions by Maplewood turn into turnovers as you take a look at just the smooth moves of one Kale Lewis.
Makes it look easy down there.
Great start for the Falcons. Nightmarish start for Maplewood. Ferguson behind the back. Double team, gets over the Knox Lewis. Driving the baseline, stop, back out to Ferguson. Back inside Knox. Up and under, back to Kale. Does Kale have 7 straight? He's off the back of the rim, no. And the rebound will come out to Maplewood. First one of the night for David Kern. Quickly in transition, inside to Lucas Kern. He's guarded by McFadden, but gets it back out front to Donaldson. Oh, and another turnover, just unforced. Too hard off the hands of Ethan Novinsky. And 3 possessions, 3 turnovers now for Maplewood.
Troy Bennett, again, they're just in the way defensively, making it so tough, applying pressure to this Rockets offense.
Ferguson Into the lane, elbow, double teamed again, back out to Knox Lewis. He's going to try a three, going to come up short. Not many times do you see them attempt the three, but he was open, a little short, and Donaldson gets the board. Kern with Lewis guarding him, stripped out of bounds. It'll stay. But you see who's comfortable already early on. It's this Hillsdale Falcons squad. Here's Nowitzki. Back over the Donaldson. Turnaround jumper by Kern is off the mark. Knox gets the board, fights for it, and then draws the foul. Kern had to look inside, but then reached around. So that'll be his first foul of the game. 3 minutes and a half gone by, opening quarter, 4-0 Falcons in the 5-11 matchup in the Northeast District. Lewis again from the corner, a bit short, and they're going to call a push-off on Hayden McFadden. That'll be his first foul.
Check it out here, right in the middle of your screen. Arms slightly extend, and that's enough for the official to make that call.
Maplewood just trying to get something going offensively early on. Double team, that's a turnover, steal. Up ahead to Lowen Ferguson, he's got his first points of the semi. Troy Bennett's defense once again coming up. Kern. Closely hounded by Knox Lewis with the strip, but he'll get it back. And then lost into the hands of Lewis.
Kick there.
Ahead to McFadden. McFadden stops to Kale. Kale up, fouled, and we get our first free throw attempts of the evening for Mr. Kale Lewis.
Yeah, good job by McFadden, kind of realizing he was a bit too deep there under the hoop. Turns around, finds his trailer. Kale Lewis heads to the line for two.
Lucas Kern called for his first foul. Kale Lewis to the line for two in the AMVETS post-1969 free throw zone. And, okay. That's not one that we will be showing on the highlights anytime soon, Mr. Lewis.
Must have been the wind.
I mean, the weather's changing constantly. You get that breeze as he's short on the second, too. Rebound out to Lucas Kern. Three in the air for David. It's off the side of the rim. Troy Bennett will fight for the rebound and get it. 6-0 coming up on the midway point of this opening quarter. Ferguson gets it into Lewis. Knox short. Kale again with the rebound. He'll put it up and in.
What a force. Down in that painted area. Just too good. Down low.
6 points already. Oh, almost a steal there by Ferguson into the corner. Baseline drive. Ooh. What a Euro. That's a way to get on the board. Lucas Kern with a little dipsy-doo dunkaroo.
It's a crafty move there. A little slow Euro step gets the defender in the air. That was pretty for the first basket of the game for Maplewood.
Knox on the other end. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay. We'll take a look at that nice take. Just look at this. Splits two defenders up and in.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Inbounds out to Kale. He'll try another three. This time, nothing but nets.
You kind of figured that one was going to go in after he missed the first two. Just too much space on these jumpers. Maplewood's got to get out there and get a hand up in the face of Hillsdale.
He's got 9 first quarter points and a swat out of bounds.
Can do no wrong right now. Give me that.
So we got 9 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in the first quarter for Kale Lewis. And Hayden McFadden with the steal. Long throw out. Bennett layup, yes. Timeout Maplewood. A perfect start for the Falcons. So take a look at the Heffelfinger meets replay. They forced 5 turnovers already. Rebounding 4-3 so far. 3 players already in the scoring column, led by Kale Lewis. 3 twos and a 3. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block. But also, you got to shout out the Troy Bennett defense so far.
Oh, yeah. It's been masterful early. I feel like he's only been credited with 1 steal so far, but he has been all over it. He's forced a lot of dead ball turnovers, meaning the ball goes out of bounds. He's just been, quite frankly, a freak so far on defense.
Want to welcome everybody that is watching on the NFHS network tonight, as well for you fans watching on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out. So out of the timeout. Substitution for Maplewood. Gage Klein checks in. Gets some full court pressure. Easily broken. It's a 3-on-2. Nice pass inside. David Kearns got his first 2 points of the night.
And you wonder if Hillsdale stays with that. Maplewood was able to break that with ease to get their easiest basket yet, only their second, but that was easy too.
Kick out. Does Lewis have another 3? You bet he does. Kale Lewis is having himself a first quarter here in this district semi.
I'm not liking the urgency from the Rockets getting out on these Hillsdale shooters. They're just letting them get wide open looks. I mean, that's shooting practice.
I think that also has something to do with just the inside game that the Falcons have. Opens up the three-pointer because they all collapse down low. Inbounds pass nearly tied up, but we're going to get we are going to get a tie up. For a second, I thought Bennett was going to get called for the foul, but the referee said that there was enough mutual possession there that they will keep it. 2:30 left. First quarter, 16-4. Falcons leading. This is Nowitzki. In the corner, trapped and turned over. Stolen by Knox. Back the other way. McFadden almost went up to slam it, but with a smart little take. And another turnover. Ferguson, no. Kale with the rebound. Yes! Another timeout for Maplewood.
Yeah, I like the timeout. I mean, you cannot let this get out of hand like it's on pace for right now. The game plan, you got to box out Kale Lewis. I mean, you got to get a body on him. He's been doing it the whole first quarter so far. You're down 16, only not even 6 minutes in yet to this first quarter. Got to slow down Kale Lewis. Get a hand out on the jump shot, box him out on the defensive glass.
Here's the whole sequence.
He has 14 points.
Inside to McFadden, just laid it up nicely. And then, I mean, we're in a hero shot, but you see immediately in that top right corner, Lowen with the steal. Kale just doing Kale things, putting it back up and in.
He just grabbed that. He just took it completely. There's no chance for Maplewood to even grab that rebound there.
They will break the press here. It's a 4-on-1. That is Steve Maines. Kicks it left side for 3. We'll call that a pass.
It's a beautiful pass.
Nowitzki with the rebound and put back.
Couldn't have put that in a better place if he went over there and placed it there himself.
20-6. Kale a bit short. Kern gets the rebound. And a chance with 90 seconds for Maplewood to get its first back-to-back possessions.
Good hustle.
Good hustle there. Now it's numbers for Maplewood. Fakes the pass, takes it up and in himself. And Nowitzki's got back-to-back buckets.
A nice strong finish there. Just go right through the defender.
20-8 the score. McFadden faking the 3. He's going to drive in. Nice pass to Knox. In the lane, hook, got it. First field goal for Lewis. The 5 players that are on the floor, they started for the Falcons. All but one have scored. Get it back out. Looked like maybe a walk, but they won't get him.
Sure did.
Skip pass to Maines. He hits the three.
That's a nice shot. That was a great closeout by Hayden McFadden. That was not an open three-pointer there.
A much-needed bucket. Gets it back to 11 here with 34 seconds. Falcons will get the possession to start quarter 2 unless we get a change of possession here in the last 25 seconds. So looking for that double dip up 22-11. McFadden. Corner. Ferguson for his first three-point attempt is true.
Almost got the steal on the inbound, too. Oh.
Contact a bit. Pass up the sideline, almost stolen. 2-on-2. Maines to Kern. Kern, corner. Webster for three and an answer, doesn't get it. And Cale Lewis will get his fourth rebound to finish quarter number 1, but the Falcons offensively, phenomenal. 25 points. They lead Maplewood 25-11 after 1.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should feel.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Back here at Hillsdale, the Falcons a 25-point first quarter. Looking to add on here. Troy Bennett for three. Off the mark. Knox trying to fight for it. Gets the rebound. His second, but turns it over. The first on the Falcons.
Good closeout on that three-point shot as well.
Travis Berardi back here is Caden Schmid. Falcons forcing 7 turnovers in that opening quarter, but Maplewood able to get an offense going towards the end. Have gotten back at least into it. Cale Lewis flies for his 5th board, gets it ahead to McFadden, but McFadden stripped, second turnover in as many possessions. Quick pass ahead, layup shot in. Lucas Kern's got his 2nd field goal. Back to a 12-point game. Cale Lewis, 14 points in that opening quarter, and he'll have a chance to get more as he's fouled, and we'll go back to the line.
Yeah, I mean, 14 of Hillsdale's 25 points, but also everyone who's played has scored so far for the Falcons. So Cale Lewis leading the way, but everybody involved.
And he starts 0 for 3 from the charity stripe here tonight. Cale only 51% from the charity stripe. Starts 0 for 4. Quickly back ahead. Ball fake by Donaldson, gets it inside. Then back out for 3. Klein's off the mark. An offensive board by Nowitzki. Counted and one.
And Nowitzki off to a great start, crashing the offensive glass there and getting fouled on the second chance opportunity. Go ahead, worth a chance for one more at the line.
Troy Bennett called with the foul. As Nowitzki leading the team with 6 points here. Has it back to a 10-point game. It's a 9-point game.
And still early, but I like the way Maplewood is hanging around. They were down 16 at a point in that first quarter. They're just fighting right now, trying to keep it as close as possible.
Bennett over to McFadden. He'll try a 3. No.
Box
and
out.
A good box out and a good rebound there by Maines.
I've seen 2 things already that I had talked about for Maplewood, boxing out and closing out on the three-point shooters.
Speaking of three-point shooters, Nowitzki's starting to heat up. He's got 9, and just like that, it's a 6-point game. Maplewood's gotten into its offense, and now they're playing a box and one against Low and Ferguson. Knox into the lane. Kick. McFadden for 3. Hayden's off the mark. And Kern will get his 3rd board. So you're seeing them as Kern's going to take the 3. It's off the mark. Cale Lewis ends that streak and out and running. It's a 3-on-2 in the Knox. Knox does not get it. No call. And Maines gets the board. Nowitzki into the lane. Yes!
What a second quarter he's having right now. It's only a 4-point game now. Maplewood has fought all the way back here early in this second quarter.
Since the largest lead 16, it's a 12-point advantage for Maplewood. Corner 3 for Bennett. Hits the rim twice, no. Cale gets the rebound. He forces it up and he gets fouled.
And sometimes you are able to box out, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes you get an unlucky bounce off that rim. Cale Lewis, right place, right time. Another chance at the line.
Lucas Kern called for the foul. That's his 2nd. Cale still yet to make a free throw. He's over 5.
Hillsdale leaving a lot of points at the line here in this first half. Not something we see too often.
Tyson Webster is going to check back in for Maplewood. That's why we had a little bit of a pause. And the pause, I think, helped Cale. So he hits his first free throw of the night. 5-point game on the other end. Maines spins with the hook. Yes! Maines' first points. It's a 1-possession game just like that. Bennett will try to make it a 2-possession game. He does.
Man, nice job by Bennett, just getting into his spot in rhythm. Nice little pull-up three-pointer there. That was easy and well done.
4-3 by the Falcons here today. Maines, entry pass to Kern. Kern spins off the glass short, volleyed around, and it will go to the Falcons as we take a look at Bennett's 3.
Yeah, defense sleeping there. A little miscommunication on Maplewood's end, and Troy Bennett makes him pay. I talked about it in the last game. That's not someone you want to leave open. He will make you pay time in and time again.
Bennett, same spot he hit it, thought about it, but got it to Cale Lewis, and then back to Ferguson. A deep 3, bit short, knocked out of bounds, and will go to Maplewood. 4:14 left in the half. It's a 12-4 quarter thus far for Maplewood, allowing them to get back in this. At first you thought this may be a blowout, but the Rockets sustaining that run, getting back into it.
These last 4 minutes are uber important. Who can take that momentum into the half?
And they're going to run 4 corners. They're going to go for the 3 off of the 4 corners. Doesn't get it. Maines gets his own board, though. Nowitzki, no. Bennett will get it. Bennett all the way in, just throws it up, doesn't drop. Knox with the board. Gives it to Cale, and that won't fall. Oh. And that's just thrown out of bounds for the 10th Maplewood turnover, but both sides just unable to find the ball through the hoop.
Yeah, the offense has slowed down, especially for Hillsdale. They had 25 at the start of this quarter, only 4 points so far here in the second.
Low and step back 3. It's going to be short, but right into the hands of Bennett. Bennett over the Jake Haven. Haven into the lane. And a 3-second violation called against Knox Lewis. The first time this season I've seen a 3-second violation called.
You don't see them often, so I feel like a lot of the times the refs don't even count for it. But Knox Lewis must have been camped out down in that lane. They call him for 3 in the key.
6-point game remains, under 3 minutes left in the half. Kern had 14 in their sectional final win against Jackson Milton, working Knox Lewis around. And it's fought for. Novinsky somehow gets the rebound. Skip past the mains, another 3 off the back of the rim. And where's it going? It's going to stay. Ferguson unable to handle the rebound.
And right now, these long rebounds, that's what happens when three-pointers go up, especially deep threes like that one there. The ball will bounce off that rim. It's happened on both ends.
Looking for mains, but Cale Lewis knocks it back out. Lewis started off hot. He has 15 points, but Novinsky from Maplewoods answered right back. Left side. (29-23) the score. Inside, layup will drop for Kern. And it's 29-25. We're experiencing some scoreboard issues right now, so we'll keep you updated with the score as Tyson Webster would be called for the foul there. Ada McFadden. Back out to Knox Lewis, top of the key. 1:43 left in the half. Cale just missed it on the inside. Novinsky gets his 5th board.
I kind of want to see Hillsdale take the ball out of Ferguson's hands for a second and try and set him up off ball and get him an open look. Knock down an open 3 earlier off the catch and shoot. Try and get him a good look and get your scoring back on. Still only 4 points in the second quarter.
And that'll be a foul. That'll be the second on Troy Bennett. Both teams not in the bonus yet. So we're down to 1:18 left in the half. 29-25 the score. Novinsky, 12 points to lead the way for his team. With it against Porter Borman, who's now into the game, checking in for his defense. Also, pretty good possession skills for the Falcons.
He's worked his way up this Hillsdale program pretty quickly, getting big minutes now on the varsity squad.
Oh, and another unforced error.
And that's been the story of it so far for Maplewood, just a lot of unforced turnovers. Hillsdale's pressure has been there, but Maplewood just, there's been a few passes now just like that have just sailed right out of bounds.
Final 49 seconds. Ferguson gets around his defender with the floater short, fighting for it inside. That'll be a tie-up, and it will go to Maplewood with 41.6. So since it's a 25-point first quarter for the Falcons, but 4 points only here in quarter 2.
Yeah, what a switch that has flipped.
Donaldson gets it stripped by Ferguson. Ferguson into the lane, got it.
And that's good offense right there. Great defense. Gives you some of the easiest opportunities. Free 2 points for Lowen Ferguson.
15 seconds left in the half. Down to 10. Around his defender, Novinsky way off the mark. Cale with the board, but lost it out of bounds.
7.5. Stay disciplined if you're Hillsdale. Maplewood, try your best to find a good shot here.
So 7.5 seconds left. Final 7 seconds. Inbounds the main, down to 6, down to 5. 4 seconds, corner to Donaldson, inside to Nowitzki with 2. 1 at the buzzer, got it!
He's fired up. It's a nice shot to take your team into the half, only down 1 possession. And you're trailing by as much as 16. What a great second quarter from Maplewood. Hillsdale, they might have a stern talking to coming to them here in this halftime break.
31-28 the score. As we head to the break, we'll take a break, be back with some halftime highlights, stats, and analysis right here. Division 7 District Semifinal from Hillsdale.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Tonight's D7 District Semifinal brought to you on the NFHS Network as well as the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Bendon. Based in Ashland, Bendon develops creative and engaging products that spark imagination and fun. Currently, Bendon stands as the top producer of coloring and activity books in the world. Simonson Construction Services. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Heffelfinger's Meats. Heffelfinger's Meats out of Jeromesville, established in 1934. They specialize in retail and wholesale beef and pork. Contact them at 419-368-7131 and go Falcons. Village Point Market, local store, discover more. AMVETS post 1969. The AMVETS is a nonprofit organization serving our veterans and community. We wish the Falcons the best of luck this season. 89 Homes and Building Improvements, building homes earning trust since 1979. And Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you this game on the NFHS network as well as the OH Report. Some highlights from the first half and then the halftime report after this. Back here inside the Bendon halftime show, your score at the break. Hillsdale 31, Maplewood 28. It was a 25-11 first quarter by the Falcons. But then Maplewood really picking things up in the second quarter to get back into this D7 district semifinal. Travis Berardi here alongside Caden Schmidt as we take a look at the first half statistics. Falcons were getting looks, just not hitting. However, also, they have not been hitting on the free throws. Cale Lewis, 1 of 6.
Yeah, they just missed a lot of shots that quarter. It's not like they didn't have the looks. It's not like they turned the ball over. Hillsdale just simply didn't make their shots. And on the other end, Maplewood had a lot of turnovers in that first quarter. But they slowed it down a little bit in that second quarter. 12 still a lot for 1.5. Want to bring those numbers down in the second half if you're the Rockets. But being in the game right now with a 12-4 turnover differential, I mean, that's a win for the Rockets, only being down 3 right now.
Yeah, and the play of Ethan Novinsky in that second quarter really brought them back. Novinsky, 12 points, 10 of them coming in quarter number 2. The Falcons, led by Cale Lewis, 14 points, all coming in the first quarter. And that's What has the Falcons out there? He has 14 points and 8 rebounds so far for the Falcons to lead them there. But you were correct. The turnovers early on really gave the Falcons a cushion. They just couldn't hold that cushion, however.
I mentioned right at the end of that second quarter that was good offense, referencing a steal by Lowen Ferguson leading to a wide-open layup in transition, and that's what Hillsdale did in that first half. They got good transition baskets, and, well, I mean, if they didn't make those baskets, Cale Lewis was there for the offensive rebound. But they did a great job of that in the first quarter. Maplewood, great adjustments in that second quarter. I'm excited for these final 16 minutes. Both teams took a good while to come out of the locker room at halftime there. So some strategy talk. We'll see some adjustments. We'll see how this second half plays out.
Falcons get possession to start quarter number 3. Hayden McFadden at the free throw line. Jumper off the side of the rim. No. Tyson Webster will get his first board. And it will lead to a chance at a game-tying 3, but Cale Lewis, his second block of the game, says otherwise.
He caught the ball, and Cale Lewis was at the top of the key. Still got all the way over there in time for the block. Impressive athleticism.
Got to get it in. They barely do the Lucas Kern. Now to David, who had 4 points in that first half. 4 points, 3 rebounds. Looking inside, deflected by McFadden. The Falcons were able to get those hard passes inside, but they do have good hands when it comes to defense. Inbounds to Nowitzki. Kick back out to Lucas. Back to Nowitzki. He's going to turn, come up short, and Hayden McFadden will get his first rebound of the game. Out to Lowen Ferguson. It was a box and 1 against him. Now they're back to a full man-to-man defense. Cale back to Lowen. Lowen, quick release 3. Too strong. Ball knocked around and out to the Rockets. Looked on point, but just a little bit too much there. And Maplewood again a chance to get this to within 1 or tie the game up. Donaldson past the trap over to Nowitzki. Deflected off the knee of Cale Lewis. Trying to get the referee to go the other way, but it was clearly off his knee. Saw a little smirk there.
Got to try it. Tough spot to inbound from.
I was about to say that for Webster, but he's able to get the pass all the way out to Donaldson. Extra pass, corner for the tie. Kern's got it. No, they're going to say it's a 2, but nonetheless, it's a 1-point game.
That's beautiful offense there, beating that zone ball movement. Almost everyone touched it there on its way around the horn.
That'll be a foul. So we take a look at the 2.
And that hurts. That's a deep shot for 2 points.
Donaldson will be called for his second foul. Team's first of quarter 3. 31-30. Score here. Knox inside the Cale. Ball fake off the glass and in.
I feel like whenever Hillsdale runs that play, Cale is wide open under the hoop every single time. That is
very well
such
executed.
A good set.
Very well executed. 33-30. Kern double team now straight away from the free throw line off the glass. Off the mark to Knox Lewis's hands. Out to McFadden. McFadden back to Cale, but too much pepper on it. It's the 5th turnover on the Falcons. And we'll take a look at Cale Lewis's bucket. That's a good timing play.
It sure is, and Cale does such a good job of curling around that screen where he's able to just catch the ball right there on that block and get an easy 2 points. Knox hitting him at the right time, that sibling connection.
Skip pass to the corner again, extra pass to Nowitzki.
Hillsdale playing some aggressive defense right now in this zone.
Skip pass from the corner. This is Kern. Lucas just inside the 3-point line. No. And it'll be a rebound for Cale Lewis. And he draws the foul.
And Nowitzki kind of just coming in there, smacking the arm, going for the rebound.
Gage Klein checking in. So after the foul, Falcons back to a 3-point lead. They led by as many as 16 in the first quarter, but Maplewood's gotten back on their feet. There's a pass into Kale. It's good. That's what they did early on, and it was successful. Get back to basics.
Go back to it. I mean, they could not stop that in that first quarter. Kale Lewis creeping up on 20 points, has 19.
Ball fake in the corner, back to Maines. Hit 2 threes in that first half. Falcons now running that 1-3-1. That's how you break it. Quick passing for 3. Hayden McFadden tips it out to himself. Run out, him with Bennett. McFadden misses. Kale with the rebound. He puts it up, no.
Good job by Maplewood to get back on defense there. You'd think that would be a free 2 points. But the hustle and determination, nicely done by the Rockets defense.
But a turnover. Again to McFadden. This time extra pass to Kale, and Kale lays it up and in. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks.
It's an early double-double, 20 and 10.
And another turnover. Kale ahead to Lowen. Lowen into the lane, and it's a run for the Falcons. He's got 9. It's a 9-point lead just like that. Timeout, Maplewood. So the Falcons coming back at you. And this will give us a time, finally, to look at our keys to victory. Forgot about it the first time that we got. But let's start with Maplewood. What they need to do the rest of the way down 9, paint management. They were able to contain Kale Lewis in that second quarter, get it inside for some looks, but then since then, third quarter, not much. And then draw fouls. Kale Lewis knocks Lewis inside. They're aggressive. If you can get them in the foul trouble like some teams have been able to, you'd be in a better shape, but Knox Lewis, no fouls. Kale Lewis, no fouls. So
Hillsdale only 2 fouls as a team. They've done a great job playing disciplined defense, but Maplewood has done better at paint play as this game has gone on.
balanced attack for the Falcons. Didn't need it. Kale Lewis has taken over, but Lowen Ferguson does have 9. They've been balanced on the boards, though, which has been good for them, which is our another key. Bash the boards. 10 from Lewis, 2 for McFadden, 4 for Knox Lewis, and 3 for Troy Bennett.
Kale Lewis really just leading the way right now, but it has been a balanced attack on the rebounds, as you mentioned, outside of Kale Lewis again as well. But that's when Hillsdale is at their best, when everybody's involved, everyone's rebounding, everyone's scoring. A really tough team to beat.
Final 4 minutes of quarter 3. Falcons now back up 9. It was a 1-point game at 31-30, but a NATO run by Hillsdale gets them back into a comfort zone. Maines for his third 3 airballed it right into the hands of Hayden McFadden with his third rebound. All the way out to Troy Bennett. Made it look easy.
In the breadbasket.
Caught it with the one hand and just scooped it back up and in. A huge grin from Ben Ferguson on the sideline. That may be our play of the game. On the other end, the answer not there. Offensive rebound put back will be there for Novinsky.
Hey, Novinsky can play.
14.6 rebounds for him. Ferguson around the defender, weaves his way through. No look past the Kale layup, good.
And when Lewis gets down there, he's so patient. He's so smart. He gets to where he needs to be. Will get the defender jumping with pump fakes, make the job even easier.
I saw what they were trying to do with the passing play, but just one player did not get the note.
And that's been a bunch now. A lot of their turnovers have come on just errant passes out of bounds.
So the Falcons have reestablished itself here in quarter 3, up 11 now. Can tell you at the half, McDonald over Badger 46-25 in the 2-12 matchup. That ball off the mark, but it will stay with the Falcons as McFadden just a bit off on the mid-range jumper. Winner of this game gets the winner of McDonald and Badger on Saturday at Mineral Ridge, 7 o'clock. We'll be there for it if the Falcons are able to get to there. Donaldson with the pick. Gets it back out. Maines for 3 off the glass and the rim, no. Webster, though, there with the board. Another 3 doesn't drop. 11th rebound and another home run pass to Hayden McFadden. Have we mentioned Cale Lewis, all-state quarterback for the state runners-up in Division 7? Showed it right there.
Chest pass, deep ball that time.
Maines, extra pass into the corner. This is Nowinski. Back to the lane, fouled. And we'll go to the line as we take a look at the run out for the Falcons.
A few times now this third quarter, they've been able to get those leak outs. Maplewood has to do a better job of getting back on defense and transition. Hillsdale making them pay in this third quarter.
Gage Barker for the first time for the Falcons, called for the foul. And Nowinski misses on the first. He's 1 for 2 today. Now we're to the point, can Maplewood sustain the pace that Hillsdale runs offensively and defensively?
And might need to have a little bit of luck involved with Hillsdale missing some shots. Like we saw in that second quarter.
Did they use all that energy up in the second quarter
Yes.
just to get back into it? That's the main question. Bennett, sidestep 3, short. Cale Lewis, another rebound. I'm running out of spots on the rebounding for him. He's going to take it in, and he's going to draw the foul. Created that one.
Yeah, I mean, just what a beast. Simply put, just what a beast.
So back to the AMVETS post-1969 free throw zone. Lewis, 1 of 6 here today. Makes it 2 for 7. Off on the second, and that's going to be a push-off, I believe.
On McFadden, you'll see his arms extended right there. They'll push off. If the referees see those arms in extension on a push like that, they will call it every single time.
Final 90 seconds of quarter 3. The Falcons have reestablished their lead thanks to a 15-5 quarter. Donaldson, jump ball called. It'll stay. He was trapped in a bad spot.
Yeah, with 2 very athletic players in his face, and McFadden and Cale Lewis. That's a scary place to be.
Andrew Donaldson takes the inbounds. Swatted out of bounds by McFadden. Jake Haven will come in, give McFadden a breather. Got to get it in, barely does the Maines. Falcons extending out that 1-3-1. Maines from the corner. In and out, Cale with the rebound. 13th board for him. Ferguson on the run. One-handed pass, Bennett. A little bit offline, so he's not able to get it. Passes it kind of off a defender to himself. Falling away, no foul. And it's into the hands of Maines. Now down court to Webster. Nowinski blocked by Troy Bennett.
Took too much time there to get that shot up. He had the open look and just a little hesitation.
Bennett from the elbows, short. And that's going to be Barker's second foul off the rebounding attempt.
Pace really picked up there over the last minute or so. Quick back and forth. Maplewood got to get this within 10 points here for your best chance in the fourth quarter.
Falcons will get the ball out of the timeout. So, yeah, you do need bucket.
Preferably the last shot as well.
Oh, gets it inside. Didn't look the score, though, and instead turns it over for the 16th time.
Yeah, the size of Barker. Got down there, got his hands up, forced travel.
Ferguson on the inbounds, quickly across half court with 6. Fakes, fades away off the glass, doesn't get it. Kale with the board. He puts it up and in right before the buzzer. What can't Kale Lewis do?
His body is facing the sideline. What is that? He's not even looking at the hoop, and he scores that with ease.
We played 3 in this D7 district semi. Falcons back up 15 as we head to the 4th.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Fourth quarter action ready to begin, and that man, Kale Lewis, 26 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks. Bennett for 3, short. Knox gets it. Falcons looking to get back to the district final. Kale inside, yes. Trap just deflected forward. It's saved. And a chance for Webster. He'll back it out. Nice job by Maplewood there to maintain possession. Lucas Kern in the corner. He's trapped. Stripped out, and it will stay as we take a look at the bucket by Kale Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, just once again, backdoor cut, getting to the spot right there on that low block, using his body to his advantage.
Kern, easy jumper, no.
Guess who's on the glass? Kale Lewis.
15th board. Rockets 33, Kale Lewis 28. Ferguson through the legs, into the lane, gets fouled before the shot, and it will stay with the Falcons as that'll be Donaldson's 3rd foul.
And that was the right call. Foul before he started going up with the shot. Baseline out of bounds.
Lowen looking, got to get it in, does to Bennett. Troy thought about a deep 3. Instead, he's going to drive it down Main Street, get it deflected out. And they say it was last off of Hillsdale, so it's a turnover.
He thought Kale was going to stay in that corner there. He started the cut. No one was home anymore.
Oh, Lewis, an easy pick. Euros gets it back. No, McFadden will get it. 8 for McFadden. Almost another turnover, but back now with numbers. Kern from the corner. Kale right there. Oh, and a light pass is picked right back off by Nowitzki. Nowitzki spins. That's a nifty move. Elbow jumper, maybe deflected a bit by Kale. Stays in play. Kern fades back. No. Another attempt for Kern.
Nice.
And he gets it to David for the bucket.
I really struggled to get that basket. Finally found it there. Stuck with it. Now you're really going to have to fight. You're down 17.
52-35. Ferguson trying to draw the foul. No call. And Webster with an easy rebound there.
He's done a great job of limiting Ferguson, but Partially because it's been the Cale Lewis show tonight.
Donaldson out front with Ferguson right on him. Now to Webster, into the corner. Nowitzki finds David Kern. Kern's got back-to-back buckets.
He's shown some nice post moves down there. And I like seeing the press from Maplewood here, try and force some turnovers.
But it opens this up for
does.
Cale. Counted and one.
It's about as easy as an AM1 as you can get, getting the defender in the air like that. That patience I talked about, just getting to his spot, getting the defender on his back and in the air. Gets an AM1 opportunity. He has 30.
Second foul on Webster, team's second of the quarter. Lewis unable to get the ball to go through the hoop from the free throw line.
Yeah, the only thing he hasn't been able to do tonight is make free throws.
2 for 8 tonight. Lucas Kern gets through 2 defenders. Fakes the pass, goes up and under. But it's rebounded by David. David goes back up and gets fouled. Knox Lewis called with his first foul. David Kern to the line. 52% from the charity stripe. He hits the first. .5:12 left in the game. .15 Falcon lead. Looking to get back to the district final for the second consecutive season. Knox with the board and the putback.
Knox showing he can do a little bit of that too.
Nowitzki, 3-on-2, pulls up. No friendly bounce that time. Hayden McFadden gets his 5th rebound. Gets it ahead to Bennett. Bennett turns, fades, short.
Oh, nice bounce pass.
Oh, what a stop, but doesn't get it. And Lowen Ferguson able to get it back out as the Falcons will take a timeout, seeing they were in a deep trap. 8-6 the quarter. Falcons up 56-39. Here's the Northeast 1 bracket. Falcons handedly defeating Sebring McKinley 66-22. Maplewood pulling away from Jackson Milton 56-40. Then on the top side, Badger over Latonia by 10. McDonald all over Waterloo. Winners play Saturday at Mineral Ridge, 7 o'clock. If it's the Falcons, you'll see it on the NFHS network and the OH Report. WCAL score for you. Smithville 44, United 12.
Ooh.
Still have a 46-25 McDonald lead over Badger at the half. $17-point lead for the Falcons, the largest tonight. But Maplewood's trying to get another answer. I don't know if it's too little too late, but they did get a run in the second quarter about this time.
It'll take turnovers. And Hillsdale very,
You jinxed them. Back comes Maplewood. Nice Euro. Offensive board. And now the lid on the hoop for the Rockets. Midway point, quarter 4. Plenty of time for McFadden to Knox, back out to Lowen. They'll reset.
And you got to apply pressure here if you're Maplewood.
Yeah, you're down too much.
Hillsdale doing what they should be. Got to apply this pressure.
McFadden back to Lowen. Lowen around his defender. No look pass to Knox. Back out to Bennett. He backs it up. And to Lowen again. No look to Knox. Knox hooks it up and in. Lulled him to sleep. 6 points for Knox Lewis. 19-point Falcon lead. Klein straight away the mains, but a little bit too far beyond the arc to take that three. There's Novinsky. They have to get going offensively here.
Do. Really slow plays, slow paced here in this fourth quarter so far.
Kale, 17th rebound behind the back. Crosses over, takes it to the hole.
A little bit of flash. Kale Lewis can do it all.
60-39, they've scored 60 again. It's the 8th time in 11 games. Mains for three. Knox with the rebound. His 7th. Ferguson across the timeline. 2 minutes left. And it's looking like we're getting that matchup we thought we would get when the brackets came out between McDonald, undefeated, and the Falcons. Coach Ferguson's going to clear the bench. And they're going to call for a foul, allowing the substitutions to come in. Standing ovation. For the Falcons as they will play for another district championship on Saturday. Deacon Borman, Porter Borman, Nick Wiltrout, Gage Barker, the 5 in. Borman to Borman. Porter almost lost it, gets it back on the trap. Almost lost it again, gets it to Deacon. Deacon fouled against Mains. That's the 4th foul, so Hillsdale's going to be in the bonus. Cale Calvert checking in for the Rockets. Porter around his defender. Over to Jake Haven. Skip pass. See if the Falcons can run off the final 115. Maplewood will not foul. 3 seniors on this squad as Haven takes it in, misses. Oh, tried for the rebound dunk. Oh, Barker laughing on the way back, but just missed. Andrew Donaldson, Kenyon Clover, Tyson Webster. As we got a 3 and then a cramp.
I knocked down the 3 instantly.
Novinsky hits the 3.
Went down.
He's a junior. He'll be back next year. Gage Klein, a junior. David Kern, a junior. Steve Maines, a junior. And Calvert and Lucas Kern, sophomores. So Donaldson, Clover, and Webster, the 3 seniors on this squad. Final 35 seconds. Porter Borman crossing, backing up. Gets it. They're going to try and get, I think, Wiltrout a look. Deacon back to Porter. The Haven. Haven to Deacon. Backdoor to Porter. Final 7 seconds, and that's going to do it. The Hillsdale Falcons, for the 2nd consecutive season, will play for a district championship. They are into the round of 32. pulling away from Maplewood by 18, 60-42. We'll take a break. Be back for our MVP inside the postgame show after this.
Feel like I should feel.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Tonight's Division 7 District Semifinal brought to you on the NFHS Network and the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Bendon, based in Ashland, Bendon develops creative and engaging products that spark imagination and fun. Currently, Bendon stands as the top producer of coloring and activity books in the world. Simonson Construction Services, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Heffelfinger's Meats. Out of Jeromesville, Ohio, established in 1934, they specialize in retail and wholesale beef and pork. Contact them at 419-368-7131. Village Point Market, local store, discover more. AMVETS post 1969, nonprofit organization. Serving our veterans and community, we wish the Falcons the best of luck this season. 89 Homes and Building Improvements, building homes and earning trust since 1979. And Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Another phenomenal performance by our Village Point Market MVP. Cale Lewis, 30 points to lead the way, 17 rebounds, and he added 3 blocks as well as the Falcons for the second consecutive season head to the district championship game. Cale, congratulations. This was a roller coaster, at least for the first 3 quarters. First quarter, you're up 25-11. Then it goes on the downhill. They come right back, cut it to 3 at the half.
Yep.
And then in the third quarter, you guys kind of put it away. But just first of all, what were you guys able to do to stop their run and then get back out playing pretty much what you did in the first quarter and the third quarter?
Yeah, I mean, it was just changing up the defenses. We changed up the defense 3 or 4 times. We got in that press, 1-3-1, 2-1-2. I mean, we changed up everything, but defense and turnovers is what it came down to, and running the floor definitely.
I mean, when you're on like this, can you feel that early on?
Yeah.
I mean, what happens? Because I know I've seen some, the record-breaking game you had, other games like that, but just is it an early indication or is it just something you're always feeling? It's just the ball's going in?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have done that without my teammates. I mean, every single time I'm scoring, I think almost every time those are assisted, so I'm only doing that because of those guys. They're getting me the ball and we're making shots.
Absolutely. So it's looking like the matchup we all expected.
Yep.
It's looking like the team that you knocked out of the state Final Four in football. It's a lot of football players on both sides. You get, surprisingly, in tournament play, you get 4 days to prepare for them. But what have you guys seen? I know you guys have been looking at them a little bit. You haven't been overlooking these 2 teams you've defeated, but you've been looking at them. What do they have to offer for a district championship on Saturday?
I mean, definitely. I mean, you just said it. They got a lot of football players, so they're going to be physical, but we know we're going to come in physical. I mean, they got a good record. They dropped one to Lake Center, but we know we're going to have to come in and give them our best game.
How's it feel? I mean, sports as a whole. Now, when I came into the OH report, Hillsdale was a baseball and a softball school. Football was on the up and up. But the last few years, things are just changing. What's gotten into the school, not only for you guys, but the volleyball team's playing for district championships. The basketball team now, second straight district championship. The football team's back-to-back state runners-up. The baseball team and softball team are still doing things. Just what's gotten in the water in Jeromesville and surrounding areas that's gotten this school into more of an athletic school?
Yeah, I mean, the culture's changing for sure, like you just said. I mean, we're all getting a taste of winning, and who doesn't like winning? I mean,
Absolutely.
We're all getting in the weight room, we're getting hungry, and we want to win.
And you get another chance to do something big on Saturday. We'll be there with you right there. If you want to look into the camera, as always, give some shout-outs, my friend.
First off, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, we wouldn't be here. Shout out to my family, my teammates, coaches, and, yeah, student section, cheerleaders, everyone.
There you go. You get an MVP bag for that performance, sir. And we will see you on Saturday for a district championship.
All righty.
Back here to wrap things up inside the Bendon post-game show. It was a good game.
It sure was.
Through, 2 quarters. The Falcons dominated the first quarter, but then right back at you. Maplewood, why they're an 11 seed out of all teams in the Northeast District. That's out of 25. So they're right in the middle of the pack. They put up a fight, but I think they took a little bit too much out of them to get back into it at half, because quarters 3 and 4, the Falcons just played their game and pulled away.
And it's also really rare for Hillsdale to only score 6 points in a quarter. So a little bit of luck on that side. While they were playing great defense, some shots just weren't falling for Hillsdale. And as you mentioned, they just weren't able to continue that push into the second half.
Taking a look at the final numbers, and the Falcons did it on the inside. Even from threes, and in a tournament game, you can be like that if you can play on the inside. And they scored 9 more buckets inside the three-point line, out-rebounding by 9, turnover 17-9. Those are all numbers that you like to see if you're the Falcons. Free throws, got to work on them. Still got to work on them. Didn't let that get in their way, though, tonight. And, yeah,
I mean,
they're on.
This board is basically Cale Lewis. Cale Lewis had 30 of Hillsdale's 60 points. He had 17 of the 34 rebounds. He had half of the stats in both of those departments. He shot all the free throws, not at a number he would like and want to shoot at again, but he got to the line. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, as you mentioned in the interview, Travis. What a performance tonight from our MVP, Cale Lewis.
Yeah, he just he continues to amaze everybody watching on the NFHS Network and the OH Report. Final scoring, first for Maplewood, they were led by Evan Novinsky's 18 points, David Kern, 12 points, Steve Maines with 8, Lucas Kern with 6. As for the Falcons, 30 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks, and some assists in there as well. I can't keep all the stats, but those stats were great. 30 points for Lewis, Lowen Ferguson with 9, Hayden McFadden with 8, Knox Lewis with 6, Troy Bennett with 5. So the starters doing everything. And even despite 30 points from one player, still close to double figures for 2 others.
And they just, you follow the hot hand, and especially in games like these, when Cale Lewis gets it going like that, it wouldn't be right for the team not to feed him the ball like they were tonight. And, Cale's the type of guy that's going to do the same thing for his teammates as well when they're the ones rolling. And that's what makes this team so dangerous. Anybody can give you 20 or 30 like Cale Lewis did on any given night. And when they get rolling, man, they are just hard to stop. Another game with 60 points, electric offense, and then they swarm you on defense as well.
Yep, we'll take a look at the score by quarter as they're just, it's exactly what Hillsdale basketball is there. They frustrate you and they wear you out until they can take advantage and end it. 25-11 the first quarter. Thought this was going to be a runaway, but no. 17-6 comes Maplewood. Then the Falcons playing back, 17-5, 12-9 to end things there. Maplewood finishes 16-8. The Falcons, it's most likely going to be number 2 McDonald at Mineral Ridge, 7 o'clock Saturday night for the Falcons.
Some familiar
district championship game.
Some familiar foes there. That will be a really fun one on Saturday. And Hillsdale, with the 25 in the first quarter, it allowed them to kind of have that slow second quarter. But, they don't want those slow quarters like that, but they did a good job of getting back to it in the second half. Great win. They'll move on to the district championship.
Done with boys basketball for a day. Tomorrow, Caden and I will be up in Medina for regional girls basketball on the NFHS Network. We'll have that coming your way tomorrow. But for now, any final words, Mr. Schmidt, before we get out of here?
Pleasure as always, Travis. Love coming out here to Hillsdale. They have great hospitality and great performance tonight from the team. And
final home
fun
game.
One.
Yeah, final home game here for the Falcons, and they win once again. That'll do it. Want to thank everybody who helped make things possible today. Caden Schmidt, as always, camera and color commentator. And all of our sponsors here tonight. Want to thank Simonson Construction Services, our scoreboard sponsor. Village Point Market, our MVP sponsor. Hayesville AMVETS Post 1969, our free throw timeout sponsor. Bendon, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Heffelfinger's Meats, our instant replay sponsor. And our commercial sponsors are Mechanics Bank and 89 Homes and Building Services. Want to thank the fine folks here at Hillsdale, Jody Long and Company, for allowing us to be here. Want to thank the NFHS Network and the OHSAA as well for allowing us to bring these games to you, the fans. Hillsdale's going to play for a district championship. They defeat Maplewood 60-42 for Caden Schmidt. I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Jeromesville.